perfect. It's my life insurance. I never imagined that being so strong I would have a weak point.
It was Ura's thought, Your Excellency, with all due respect.
I don't want to die.
That's why I must tell you to come to Megaverse 14 with my ruler.
Once we get to that planet, I will gladly return that person you appreciate so much.
Are you threatening me?
The key pressure had increased. The resilient divine sect did not stop trembling. Far from the sect, they felt the strong winds that reached where they were. It's not fair that Goku has to pay for my mistakes. That bastard seemed to know me very well. But all my past is the kingdom of everything. I don't remember anything more than that.
Daruma will not be defeated by that guy, since King Oozaru is with him.
And why are you with Goku?
I have seen that the Crimson Beast was inside his sister Akame.
In reality, there are 3 pure bears who were born from the blood of King Saru.
The 2 crimson ones were called Shinku and the silver one was called Jin. Each of us became a spirit beast to protect the family with our power.
Jin had entered Yamochi, my brother Shinko entered Akane, and I entered Ayane.
Saru did not give Daruma any spirit beasts because he had chosen him to be his bearer. We are only a slight shadow of Saru's power, but with the right partner we can also reach levels that even God would be unable to reach.
Daruma's level at this moment is far above ordinary beings.
To make him angry in his current state, the other guy must have guts, or else a tiny brain.
Returning to the divine sect, I will show you the way, just follow me.
With our speed we will reach Megaverse 14 in a very short time.
Did I say I would go with you? But he has no other alternative.
Not a threat, but your excellence. Remember, I have that guy in my stomach. If I want, I can end his life right now. Excellent. Eating that bastard was a great decision. Ura's face was shaken by a crushing wave of air, which had been formed by the friction of Goku's fist hitting nothing. Ura felt like tearing blows were tearing him to pieces. The pierced beast armor was not enough to defend it from such power. A tremendous kick sent him plummeting against the divine sect, forming a gigantic hole in the ground.
Damn! I thought he wouldn't dare attack me.
The subject was very important to him.
Did you think Shiro Saiyan would be your life insurance?
It's a shame. You made me even more angry. If you had given him to me, I had planned to let you go to your ruler so that he could see in you the results of messing with my family. Likewise, if I turn you into dust right now, he will surely find out.
What a great fool.
It is evident that an advanced high-ranking being does not care about the life of a multiversal being like the guy the first ate.
That was my mistake.
Using the power of the Akari consumes my soul. It's a double-edged sword, but I have no choice.
Akari power. Soul Blast released. Behind Goku, Your Excellency.
I am Ura, the human beast. And this is my cordial greeting.
A kick would hit Goku's face and several hits his entire body. Ura had temporarily reached the advanced high level, but his soul was being consumed thousands of times faster. An omnipotent rank being had the ability to use Akari, but the higher level the Akari user is, the stronger he is, and therefore the cost is too expensive. The Akari was only used in life or death situations, never to boast about it, since it took away one's existence. It doesn't matter if I have to shorten my lifespan, that is preferable to dying right now.
Goku crashed into the planet.
Ura was flying above him.
His breathing was very exhausted and he would quickly concentrate a lot of power in the palm of his hand.
Triangle of Destiny.
Punisher of Souls.
Holy energy 100 times stronger than what Kojira used. He was going down quickly.
Ura had begun to move through space. I was escaping to Megaverse 14. Spiritual Beast Omega release.
Zaru, King of Beasts.
Zaru in front of Goku would catch the Triangle of Destiny in his hands, beginning to crush it with his enormous strength, until eliminating that sacred energy completely. Thanks, Baruto. Wow, that guy's eye carry is impressive, but you saw it, his soul was very worn out in a short time. That didn't happen with me. You were capable of using my beast Karinate. Don't compare yourself to theirs. Still, sacred energy remains your only weak point, Amu.
That recent attack could have killed you at that low level.
You were very smart. You were right to use the Omega release. The sacred energy, although it is strong, cannot defeat me. Saru returned to Goku's body, and he flew it after Ura. Although he was very far away from him,
With the purple eye, he was still able to see him from such a distance, and it would only take him a few seconds to reach him.
Are you in a hurry? Are you so urgent to reach your ruler?
Damned!
How did you come out unscathed from so much sacred energy?
Your Akari seemed incredible to me.
Those hits were a little effective, I really felt it. Would you show me that great power once again?
I want to measure my strength with you.
This guy is playing with me.
The difference in level is absurd.
Not even the Akari could hurt him. And if I activate it more than once in a single day, I'm going to die.
As I suspected, that Akari consumes you completely. Using it once in a day is your limit.
I realized that when you escaped from the fight, you were in a hurry to get away from me.
I think you knew deep in your heart that your attack wouldn't kill me.
Look at this.
Gah!
Akari of Beast and Born.
Goku's Akari blew up some planets that were very close to them. Stars, meteors, everything was turned into dust.
Goku would quickly stop using the Akari.
He had realized the destruction his aura was causing.
He used the Akari just to show off. Your Excellence, he's sick in the head. The Akari, an explosion of soul, consumes his entire being. Being a being of such a high level, doesn't he know? The higher the level, the more deadly the Akari is.
Yura began to be tortured by blows that came so fast that he couldn't avoid them.
This guy is not going to give in. He will not return Shiro-san to me by force. I thought that by showing him Lakar and he would give up. It leaves me no choice but to kill him. Once I do, I will revive Shiro-san.
Darkness explosion. Ghosts from hell.
A kilometer around was covered in infinite darkness. Goku had the power to cover almost the entire Megaverse, but he was limiting his power by focusing only on Yura.
The hungry dark ghosts latched onto Yura's body and began to suck out all of his life force. Desperate screams could echo in that empty place. The ghosts of hell, now that Goku had the strength of an omnipotent level, had become very fearsome.
The amount of energy they could devour was crazy.
They could drain an omnipotent mid-level level of vitality in just 1 minute.
In Yura's case, only 3 were enough to leave him completely empty.
Master, I'm sorry to tell you this.
Your mother's energy that revived your brain is already beginning to run out.
It will be a matter of time before you end up in a coma again.
I'm doing my best to completely repair your brain, but that will take a long time.
I estimate that in a maximum of 2 hours you will be out of combat. Were you aware of that, Saru?
Love, trust me.
Sure, Saru. I always do it. I have all my hope in you. The darkness was pierced in a second, and the ghosts of hell had been defeated in the blink of an eye.
A beautiful high-level advanced omnipotent had appeared in front of Goku, saving Yura from dying.
With what advanced high rank? My sister was right. You were in Megaverse 18. You beat up Yura. Your strength must be impressive.
Are you the ruler this guy talked so much about?
I am his right hand and sister, Kaguya Akatsuki.
You seem like the kind of man who doesn't take orders from anyone. It was very stupid of my sister to send for you. Who would go to an unknown Megaverse, right?
I'm sorry for the trouble Yura caused you.
I only came for him. Dead, he is of no use to us.
We are short of members for the cult war.
Furthermore, if you and I fight right now, we would both lose our lives, since we have the same level of strength.
What's your name? I want to remember it for when I face you in the War of the Sects. I am Daruma and also Goku. Well, Daruma, we'll see you in the cult war.
Not so fast. I cannot let you go. That idiot sent himself to an important person.
I want it back, or I'll tear you to pieces along with him. Oh, you are very intimidating.
I'd like to see how you do it, but I'd rather wait until I meet you in war. I will wake up Yura to return that person to you. Do you think it's okay? I didn't imagine that you could talk to strong beings. Most only show off their power.
She would pass some power to Yura, waking him up thanks to that. Kagura-sama, what are you doing here?
I came to offer an apology to Daruma.
You've already offended him enough. You asking for forgiveness, did I hear correctly?
Shut your mouth, Yura. Give back to the person you ate.
But Kagura-sama, that wretch has me in his hands.
If he were to die, I will suffer the same fate.
I said give it back.
Or else, I will kill you myself. Yura felt a deep fear that invaded her body, obeying it by removing Shiro from her body, and then releasing him from the Soul Hunter triangle. When Shiro was free, his body disappeared, and his ki could not be sensed.
Goku's ki became very intense.
Miserable, what have you done to Shiro-san?
It wasn't me.
Plus I told you, we're in sync.
If he had died, I would lose my life too.
I'm not stupid to kill him.
I know an old acquaintance who does this kind of thing, but it's very rare that he chooses multiversal level beings.
What do you mean with that? The only one who does this is Gaidon, the guardian of the soul dead.
A formidable high advanced level being, which by these times must already be supreme level.
I kept my word, we gave you your friend back.
With your permission, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Kaguya, if I find out that you have anything to do with Hirozen's sudden disappearance, I will go to your megaverse and exterminate you all.
I hope you keep that in mind.
And I hope you know that I am a high advanced level. I will surely kill you. But no one on the same level as me can defeat me. Of all the highly advanced levels, I am the most powerful of all.
You are very interesting.
Hey, give this to Kana Akatsuki for me. Until next time. Kaguya and Ura would disappear from the place.
You were right not to engage in combat with her.
I'm glad you're not as impulsive as before.
If you had fought, it would not be easy to defeat her in your current situation.
Kaguya Akatsuki, Kana Akatsuki. It just can't be. Are those two perhaps sisters?
Meanwhile, far away, Shiro looked around the planet where he was.
Everything seemed very peaceful and the perceived energy was quite pure.
Divine invocation.
A voice boomed in echo.
You even deciphered the technique by which you came to this planet. That's why I chose you, Shiro Yagami.
Being a being that has multiversal strength, you were able to almost end the life of an omnipotent high level.
You left me impressed. In the 18 megaverses, you would be considered a sage. Your brain is so bright that it provokes fear. A flash of light came down from the sky and landed in front of Hiro.
Nice to meet you, Hiro Yagami.
My name is Gaidon.
My job is to ensure the safety of the souls that arrive here.
As you say? Souls, am I dead?
Do I feel like my body is the same as always?
Just relax. Are you alive? You are the first being I brought to this place while still alive.
For what purpose did you invoke me? My family is in serious danger.
They are well.
Right now, the invaders of your megaverse have retreated.
From today, you will be my apprentice for 2 years when the cult war takes place.
Of the entire megaverse, 18 is the only one that does not have greedy ambitions. From the bottom of my heart, I wish for you to obtain victory.
Saint-level Tildoras are very dangerous in the wrong hands.
I'm sorry for bringing you to my planet without your consent, but you and all people know that you lack the power to protect what you love.
Shiro remembered how Yura played with his family, getting quite serious.
If I train with you, will I become strong?
I guarantee you. I, Gadi, at the Supreme Omnipotent level, will be your teacher.
With your brain that goes beyond any living being.
In 2 years you will be a formidable omnipotent being.
I will show you the most advanced cultivation techniques that I learned over millions of years to reach the supreme low-level level. I had to go through many different crops.
My life was completely wasted and aspiring to become an emperor rank would be impossible for me.
You would first have to reach advanced level supreme rank. Once an omnipotent being reaches the advanced high level, he hits a huge wall, and every level from then on seems unattainable.
Shiro Yagami, it took me a long time to find the ideal cultivation method.
I will reveal to you the secret to that cultivation. You will not have to go through the despair of not leveling up as happened to me at the time, and to many beings who aspire to reach a higher level.
Master Gaidon, I am in your hands. If I become strong, no matter what training it is, I will put my life to the limit. I never want to see Kana and my children suffering again.
Kana Akatsuki, right?
In the past, he was stronger than me.
Yami, the guy in charge of the Hollow Dead, treacherously attacked her with an advanced supreme level sword, disabling her meridians, making her lose all her power.
From what I could see, Kana must have lost her memory.
Someone so talented in cultivating unipotent force cannot fall so easily.
How can you meet Kana?
She was originally the princess of Megaverse 14.
For their Megaverse, she was the future, the ultimate weapon. If it weren't for Yami taking away their formidable warrior, that Megaverse would be in the top 10 of the strongest, since Kana would surely be bordering on the bottleneck of the advanced supreme level. Kana was the queen of everything of my world.
I never imagined it would be from another megaverse.
No wonder, that Yura guy knew a lot about her.
Master Gadian, thank you for telling me a little about Kana's past. That guy Yami is going to pay me. Kana must have suffered a lot because of him.
Aspiring to face Yami is a lot to ask for at the moment. Yami is at the high advanced level.
I would break you into 1,000 pieces. First of all, let your family know that you are okay. This divine pearl will engrave your face.
Kana, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Just wait for me, I will become a powerful warrior who can defend his loved ones. And rest assured, I have never been more motivated.
Now I have a mission, and that is to hunt down a guy who will pay for what he did. Well, send this pearl to the place where they are.
The activation will be any pure-hearted key.
An intense light covered Gadon, and the sky had split in half, sending the pearl into Megaverse 18, landing with a crash against the divine sect.
Goku, who was arriving, noticed the impact of something giant against the planet.
What was that?
A meteor?
No, it's shining.
Goku, where is Shiro?
Well, Kana, he disappeared.
I don't know where he is at the moment.
How do you say it so calmly?
What good is it to me to be alive? Shiro sacrificed himself for me.
Shiro-san is not dead. I have a hunch that tells me he's still alive.
What will this thing be?
It looks like a sphere.
Goku would touch the divine pearl. It's Shiro!
Magical energy projects his face through the pearl. You were right, Goku.
He's still alive.
What a relief.
Kana, don't worry about me, I'm fine.
Just wait for me. I will become a powerful warrior who can defend his loved ones. And rest assured, I have never been more motivated. Now I have a mission, and it is to hunt down a guy who will pay for what he did. He is going to train to become stronger.
What Kaguya said to Kasuke was true. Someone took him, and apparently he's a good person.
Kasuke? Just like me. What person are you talking about? Right, that woman gave me something for you, Kana.
Another magical pearl. Upon contact with Kana's hand, the calm sky began to darken and rain lightning throughout the sect.
Kana, what's going on?
Kana screamed as she hit her head on the ground.
An impressive mental power was invading his brain.
Those bastards from Megaverse 14. I'm going to tear them to shreds right now.
Stop, Master.
Do not be an idiot.
That mental power is not evil.
Otherwise, I would have noticed.
And that woman who gave you that divine pearl had no bad intentions either.
Kana's past was unlocked from her brain.
This is the end of the Princess of Megaverse 14. I would end your life, but for being so arrogant, I will destroy your meridians. You will be a disabled person who will never be able to cultivate omnipotent strength again.
Yami, I swear I will kill you.
The advanced supreme level sword was passing through Kana's meridians, not allowing ki to flow properly.
Kana was stronger than Yami and Gadian combined. She had the power to have a fight with both of them at the same time. The Megaversos accepted missions from the High Command, and as payment they received beast blood pills to increase the power of their people.
Kana, Yami and Gadian were on an important mission to hunt down a supreme-level beast.
Supreme-level beasts were sometimes not that dangerous, as most of them had no intelligence. Still, that had been a pretty difficult fight.
Kana captains the advanced high-level team and her assistants, Yami and Gadi, the omnipotent high-level, were on the verge of perishing in that combat, but with the supreme-level sword that they had lent them to successfully complete the mission, the beast finally had been murdered.
The blood of the beasts was very important because they formed the highest level pills with it.
Hunting omnipotent beasts was what almost all of the Megaverses were dedicated to. Kana, being the leader and the highest ranking member, had used almost all of her power to ensure that her helpers did not lose their lives.
That's why she was weaker than the two of them. Yami's evil came to light when he mercilessly took the sword that Kana used to finish off the beast and mercilessly slammed it against it.
Hey idiot, what are you doing?
You're going to get us in trouble. During the fight I tried not to waste so much power, leaving most of the work to you two.
Right now I can kill them if I want. Gabian, open your eyes, don't be stupid. This woman began to cultivate her omnipotent strength long after you and I, and in a very short time she managed to catch up with us and surpass us.
If we don't do something in a millennium, she will surely reach the supreme level, and that should make you happy that you are teaming up with someone this amazing. She could be a future emperor level. If you're an idiot, that's just what I'm trying to avoid. I'll be the only one who becomes an emperor level.
She can be my maid when you're good for nothing, Kanakaski.
The sword would affect Kana's meridians so much that her strength had dropped drastically to low omnipotent level. The payment for this supreme level beast, you can keep it, Gaidon.
My personal mission has ended. Yamis would leave the planet where he had left Kana very badly injured. Gaidon was still very exhausted, but that's how he would take Kana and take her to Megaverse 14.
It can't be, my sister Kana. What happened to her?
She is very strong. How could she be defeated?
Damn, Ajami betrayed us. He used the supreme level sword to attack Kana.
He has lost his advanced, omnipotent high level.
I'm afraid he will never be able to farm again.
You're wrong.
My sister is a prodigy. That won't be able to stop her. When he regains his advanced high level, he will kill the bastard who did that to him. Thank you for bringing her back, but I would like you to leave this place. We want to be alone with our sister.
Gadians would leave the planet. Kagura and Kaguya would make energy flow in their body, but that energy was rejected, since the meridians were greatly affected.
It doesn't work. We have to wait for it to recover.
After a month had passed, Khan had woken up.
Kagura, Kaguya, where am I? You're home, sister. How do you feel?
Stupidly weak.
That damn Yami betrayed me. Did you know something?
I trust you.
I know that you will regain your power and soon you will take revenge on him. Cultivate with the same enthusiasm as always.
We are with you.
When Kana fully recovered, she would begin to cultivate her omnipotent strength again.
But after half a year, instead of raising his level to the mid-range, something happened that greatly affected his emotional state. He had fallen to the lowest, multiversal level. Crying and suffering day after day, the Patriarch of Megaverse 14 removed Kana Akatsuki from the list of the royal family, placing her sister Kagura as the new princess and future leader of Megaverse of the Akatsuki family.
Medicines, pills that could somewhat solve the problem were denied to him.
Kagura and Kaguya did not agree with that, but they had no choice but to obey the orders of the Patriarch, the ruler of Megaverse 14, who months later formed the so-called sect of the Creator Goddesses, granting them all the benefits to cultivate omnipotent power by small group that made up the sect.
As expected, Kana had been excluded from that group.
The secret weapon of Megaverse.
Kana wasn't an idiot, and she realized that she didn't fit in there anymore.
Patriarch, I want you to answer me something.
You denied me pills and medicines to solve my problem a little.
What am I to you now?
A simple useless weapon? Kana, I'm sorry to tell you that this is indeed the case. The problem you have is quite serious.
Even with ancestral level pills you wouldn't recover.
You are crippled, so we will train a new ultimate weapon. They will be your sisters. We still keep you on the planet out of pity, and because you helped a lot to make us what we are now.
But, you will not receive a single pill as it would be a waste.
Understand.
Thanks for solving my dad. Goodbye, little sisters.
I don't have the courage to look at them face to face.
I swore to defend them for the rest of my life, and now I'm good for nothing. That day Kana would leave Megaverse 14, wandering aimlessly until she found Megaverse 18, a peaceful place with multiversal level beings.
Upon reaching that place, she herself would erase her entire past with a mental technique, in order to stop suffering, retaining only her name, Kana Akatsuki. Now I remembered who I am.
Kana would stop screaming. She had recovered the memory that she herself had erased.
Thank goodness you've calmed down, Kana. Goku, what would you do if they took away all the power that you have cultivated the rest of your life?
Of course, I would never give up and become even stronger than before.
I knew you'd say that, but unlike you, I was a coward.